we just got out of physical therapy. Man, let me tell you, yesterday was leg day, right? And I almost fell. And not at the gym, I almost fell at home. Let me clarify that. My legs were wobbly already at the gym, but at home, I decided, oh, you know what? Instead of me going through upstairs and going through the kitchen, I'll just go through the downstairs, through the back. You know, since that's where my room is at, I'm like, might as well just go through the downstairs. Let me tell you, when I try to hit the stairs to go down, oh man, I almost fell forward because my legs were just that sore already. They were already like out. My legs were out, and I almost fell. But right now, doing physical therapy, you know, we're trying to work on my leg muscles and my hip muscles to build that stability whenever I have to do squats. And I can tell you one thing. Right now, when I was doing the stretches and exercise that they had me do, it was bad. Especially trying to keep my balance. Usually my balance is pretty good, but for some reason trying to keep my balance right now with my legs being sore, it was a no-go. It was bad. But we got through it. I sweated a lot. I'm tired, and I still gotta go to the gym later on. But I have to get back home so my mom could have her car so she could go work out herself. She likes to, now that she's out of work, she likes to go work out at the park and like jog and stuff with my grandma. My grandma, of course, does not jog, but she walks, so she likes to do that. So, what is it? Second week of physical therapy success, I would say, and things are doing pretty good. Not overloading my back and all that. I still gotta find like lower back workouts to do for this, porque a veces, you know, es que los músculos de la espalda no están tan buenos, you know. So my upper back muscles, they're fine. It's just my lower back muscles that I gotta work on. So gonna find some exercises to build that up. But we're doing good. We're doing good so far. I was called to come up here. I don't know for what though.
For this?
Sí. Ma. Dile a ver el remedio que le tienes.
No, ya va a empezar.
¿Por qué no has ido con Gabriela, de mi tío Beto? Ya se le quitaron esas cosas blancas que tenían, ¿no?
No, yo estoy bien. Yo quiero ser blanco. Ya nomás estoy esperando que se me pongan los ojos verdes.
La suave. Ahí venden pues también lentes de contacto.
No, los míos están van a volver natural.
No, pero dile el remedio que hacías tú cuando estábamos chiquitos.
Uy, ya va a empezar a ver.
Dijo en el radio pues, estaban hablando ahí, una señora le dijo que ella se había limpiado de su cara que en la mañana cuando se levantaba orinaba y llenaba un algodoncito y se lo ponía en la cara, en toda la cara, y que tiene su cara muy bonita, muy lisita y sin manchas ni nada, y luego que dice el señor, el que estaba hablando ahí en la radio, dijo, oh sí, ya me acordé, dijo, yo cuando estaba chiquillo me acuerdo. Dice que yo, la primera pipí, que en cuanto me levantaba, me dijeron que me lo pusiera con un algodón en unas manchas que tenía de giotis en la cara, blancas como en peines, algo así. Dice, y me hice ese remedio. Dijo, en la primera orinada que daba, iba y agarraba el algodoncito y me limpiaba la cara donde tenía los giotis, dice. En 2 meses se me quitó todo eso. Así que tú también te puedes quitar eso.
Así, empezando mañana, todos los que vienen a esta casa me van a guardar su primera miada.
Tú, Cuando te levantes, en cuanto te levantes, agarras un algodoncito y juntas los miaditos y te los metes donde tienes las manchas.
Pero pregúntale a mi mamá qué hacía.
Para que vayas todo perfumado.
¿Y usted qué hacía?
Yo sí me limpié la cara porque tenía así como cuando estaba
¿Con
embarazada.
miaditos?
Cuando estaba embarazada, me salió así como poquito paño en la cara. Y me decían, mira, cuando nacían los chiquillos, cuando el niño se orine en la mañana temprano, dice, agarra la mantilla y límpiate la cara con los orines. Se me quitó el paño.
Le digo a mi mamá, entonces por
Me
eso
acordé que sí es cierto.
¡Qué
le
bonito!
digo, entonces por eso la cara de Abel está bien clarita. Le digo, ¿por qué? Porque los dos niños lo mearon.
Sí, pero eso ya fue años. Ahora la que me haces
Por eso
tú.
ahora por eso quedaste bien.
Acuérdate de la Golden Shower.
Es que cuando te salga paño en la cara ya sabes el remedio.
Ya sé, remedio.
No, dice que con las manchas blancas, dice.
Las manchas blancas, no, yo pienso, la suave, ya ves cómo estaba de las manos, ya está bien de
Y
sus
ya está
manos.
bien blanco la otra vez que miré.
Ya está blanco de sus
Ahí
manos.
está, entonces no se le quitaron, se volvió blanco.
No, se curó.
¿Qué se curó si se estaba volviendo
Ay,
blanco?
tenía hasta acá y todo y...
Pues ya está todo blanco. No es de que se...
Él era blanco.
O entonces estaba poniendo café.
Él era blanco, nada más que se le notaban las manchas esas que tenía en las manos. Y a Gabriel también ya se le quitaron, pero con medicina yo creo.
Entonces me va a empezar a mí
Pero
a
Gabriel se hizo el remedio porque él estudia mucho de medicina.
Pues va a ver.
Pero
pues,
dile a ver qué le ibas a decir que se pusieran en vez de qué. Que se pusiera aquí en los orines y qué más.
Nomás,
que ya no te pusiera nada que con los puros orines que en vez de perfume.
que no te perfumes. Ahí te vas con tus manos bien perfumadas. Y en lugar de oler a perfume, hueles a sobaco de miados.
¿Esos consejos me está dando? ¿Desde cuándo
Nadie
usted
se te va a arrimar.
¿Desde cuándo usted se volvió doctora?
Para que nadie se te
Nadie se te va a arrimar.
Mire nomás. Va a ver, me voy a empezar a hacer eso el fin de semana.
Y en 2 meses se te quita.
Vamos a dormir juntos. Sin bañarme. Ahí, todo miau los dos.
¿Y yo por qué voy a mear si el que te vas a mear eres tú?
Sí, pero usted me tiene que aguantar el olor. Mira, no me va a querer allá arriba.
No, pero yo nomás estoy dando el remedio.
Pero usted siendo la doctora, me tiene que cuidar.
Cuando vayas a México vas a ver qué te dan para eso.
Miados.
Pues yo ya te voy a ese remedio para que no gastes.
Mira nomás.
barato ya.
Oye, las noticias un día en el radio y verás.
Pues, ¿usted qué clase de radio usted escucha, pues?
Una muchacha le estaba diciendo a los de la radio, porque le estaban preguntando que tenía su cara muy bonita, y dijo que ella se limpiaba con la primera orinada en la mañana, con algodón, se ponía los orines en la cara, y que la tiene bien tiernita, bien bonita.
Entonces, ya sé, entonces a esa pobre señora que le dicen la hedionda, ¿por qué?
Pues porque era hedionda. La de las agujas.
Sí, ya sabes,
la
si
de
empiezo
Edwin.
a oler
La
a
de
miaus, ya sabes por qué, la receta de la muchacha que me dio.
No, yo no me pongo ya.
No, cuando yo me empiezo
Cuando
a poner...
estaban chiquitos los niños, ellos eran los que yo orinaban y yo juntaba el pañal para
Digo
limpiarme
yo,
la cara.
¿qué? ¿Qué hacías?
Sí.
Ay, ay,
Ya me limpié con los orines de Milna, con los de...
deja que le
Estaba
cuente.
chiquita, pues. No da asco.
¿Cómo de que no?
No, me limpiaba mi cara. Y
Oh
me
my
crema.
God.
Bendito Dios que no dieron remedio de popos.
No, eso sí no.
Ahora ya sé, o sea, cuando el suegro la dejó allá, ya sé por qué no conseguía, pues ya sé por qué no tenía pegue la muchacha.
No, yo nunca.
Toda
yo
apestosa
nunca-
orines. ¿Quién se le iba a
nunca he sido
acercar?
sinvergüenza.
¿Quién se le
Nunca.
iba a acercar?
No,
No,
pero
yo
yo
buscaba.
no. Yo
No
ya
que
estaban
buscara,
todos
pero a que
grandes.
la
Ya
miraran.
estaban todos grandes, nomás cuando estaban recién nacidos.
Miraban y llegaba el olor y decían, no, esa no se le acerca.
No. No, yo
Ahora
siempre
sí.
andaba muy guapa también.
Sí, muy guapa, oliendo orines.
No,
de
ya
niño.
ya no me ponía, pues ya no tenía paño en la cara. Cuando estaban nacidos chiquitos era cuando yo me limpiaba.
Y Gloria dice, mamá, y luego me
Como
preguntaban,
una-
oye, es Gloria, ¿cómo te decían, mamá? ¿Qué te decían?
Que me decían que me limpiara con
No,
el paño. Con
Pero ya
la-
después que te limpió la cara, ¿qué te preguntaban y qué les decías?
Sí, pues me dijeron que eso me pusiera, yo
No.
me ponía eso.
Pero después de que se te aclaró la cara, ¿qué les decías que te ponían?
Pues todas las mujeres allá se limpiaban con los orines de los niños recién nacidos.
Pero tú no les decías que te limpiabas con los orines, tú les decías que te ponías qué crema.
Me pongo una crema, me ponía una crema teatrical. La de la monita que tiene la cajita azul.
Dice, no, luego me decían, ay, Gloria, ¿qué te pones en la cara? Se te ve bien bonita. Y
Muy
decía,
limpia.
no, yo me pongo crema teatrical.
Sí, pero primero me ponía los orines, me limpiaba la cara y luego ya cuando me bañaba pues me ponía la crema. No, y luego mi mamá siempre acostumbraba a comprar una crema, ¿cómo se llamaba? No me acuerdo. Era una cajita verde. Y todas las noches mi mamá se lavaba la cara y se ponía esa crema, la tenía mi mamá la cara
Pero
bien
mi
limpia.
niña se embarraba de todo, porque una vez yo la miré que se embarró huevo.
También
cuando,
hacía sus
cuando hacía los
mascarillas.
chiles rellenos.
Decía, miren,
Anita, vas a hacer el
para que
chile.
tengan-
No, es
para
la
que tengan-
mascarilla.
sí, para que tengan su cara limpia, bonita, háganse con la yema de huevo.
Look, man, I didn't think I was gonna get picked up. I thought I was gonna go straight home, but my mom ended up picking me up on 63rd, and we're on our way to return some stuff. She made me do something illegal. So if,
That was not illegal.
so if I become a criminal, you guys know why.
Shut up.
All right,
Crazy.
it's your fault.
Hey, you're crazy. Didn't make you do nothing.
So behind the camera watch, she's gonna be like saying something different. But yeah, we're on our way to Nordstrom Rack. Gonna return something there, and I don't even know after that. Like I said,
Buy some stuff to go to Mexico.
like I said, I thought I was just gonna go straight home, but then my mom was like, "I can just pick you up." I'm like, all right. So here I am. I guess it's a good thing. I mean, the way I was supposed to work out, but it's okay. We're working our way back. I'm still sore like crazy, anyways. My legs are finally coming back to normal, and yeah, if I would have stayed home, I probably would have fallen asleep. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
End up eating somewhere.
Yeah, who knows where we're gonna go eat. Look here, man, I'm not even gonna say anything because last time they were like, yeah, we're gonna stop and get something to eat. Man, we didn't. I ate what was at home. I ended up just having a mixture of like some carne chilito with some leftover chicken, just to make up for it, right? Just put a bunch of chicken in there. It's like, all right, we'll eat this combination. Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
this time we're gonna have to because somebody took almost all the chicken that you cooked yesterday.
That was not me.
So
That was not me.
There's only like 1.5 steak
Yeah, there's
chicken.
there's someone at the house that makes it seem like he takes food for everyone at work. So I mean, it's not me because I don't share my food. And of course, we're not talking about my mom because my mom's not even in work. She's not even working right now. She's out of a job, guys.
Hey, stop it. I'm not out of a job. I'm on vacation right now.
She's on
Tell me.
she's on vacay. But my grandma's back there.
She's praying.
She's praying like always. She's usually either praying or she's studying. So yeah, I'll let you guys know a ver qué vamos a comer later. ¿Qué estás buscando, ma?
gym shoes for your dad.
So I saw these shoes, right? I didn't even look at the price yet. Well, I hadn't looked at it first. But look at these, all right? There's a hole here. Stuff is missing here. It apparently was made this way on purpose, right? And I told my mom, these would be perfect for my dad, especially for Mexico right now that it's so hot. Yeah? Tiene air vents everywhere, Emma. Así para que entre el airecito, para que todo esté bien, right? And then I told my mom, I was like, yeah, because this is what ends up happening. My dad, I don't know how he does it with his shoes, but he always makes holes in them, and usually it's here on the sides, right? Like right, hold on. It's kind of hard to show it with my finger, and hold on. Like right there, right, is where he makes the hole here, and then like somewhere over here on this side. So I told my mom, yeah, if he does that, it's fine. Just tell him, no, pues ese es el nuevo estilo, así, ya tiene hoyos ya por donde quiera zapato, pues, right? That's the style. Thing is, I looked at the price, I was like, hell no. My mom is like, well, that's what designers do. I'm like, okay, but these are not like designer, these are Reeboks. Freaking shoes are $200 for these goddamn things.
And they're on sale.
$200 and they're on sale, right? $200. And most of the shoe is missing. No shoelace. This thing in the front is missing. Tiene hoyo por aquí. This is not even stitched on all the way. It's this little flap. They must be out of their mind. $200 for some Reeboks? Nah, man. Crazy, remember?
I don't know. I don't like Reeboks.
Nah, it's too much. It's crazy for that. We are at our favorite place. You guys already know. You guys should know where we're at. But just in case you guys don't know, now you know. And the little rooster, my grandma got her salad with her chicken breast. ¿Ya lista está? ¿Ya lista para comer? My mom, she went with something different with her pita. You ready for it?
I was craving it.
Look at that. Woo! With her salad, her golden brown
Cauliflower.
cauliflower. And I got myself my bowl. Look at that. No hummus. I don't really like hummus, so I took the hummus off of it. Yeah. We're ready to eat. And of course, you guys already know we gotta have the... Hold on, let me put it in the light. The wild herb salad. Salsa. Oh, we about to eat some good stuff too. We're gonna take some for home to go, so other people could eat too and enjoy it. The only thing I'm waiting for though is my mashed potatoes. They said it's gonna take a while. I've been waiting for a bit. I need my mashed potatoes, damn it, because they're good. If you guys haven't tried the mashed potatoes from Nando's, you gotta have some. You gotta try the mashed potatoes, the Portuguese rice. Their French fries are good. Their Brussels sprouts are amazing. Those actually, the cauliflower, amazing as well. The only thing I will say, if you want to have it with caution, because it's not the best thing, I didn't really like the way it tasted, was the peri mac. The mac and cheese was not it, bro. It was not it. It was not hitting. It was not smacking. So that's the only thing I will say. Do not try that. But if you guys do, hey, don't yell at me that I didn't warn you, because I did. So we're gonna eat, because my mom's over here taking pictures and all that. A comer, porque I haven't eaten since like 1, and it's already 9:40. Crazy. One major thing going on here at work. See, this is the thing. I mean, while this all was going down, there was another thing going on at home with my brother. Let me try to enlarge this a little bit, because I'm gonna go on this other side to show you what the hell's going on. But I'm trying to go this way because the sun is coming in. There was an alarm that had gone off, and this is the alarm that had gone off, right? See Kansas City right there, the HD alarm that had gone off, but this red is not good. Usually when these things are red, that means something's going on, right? But doesn't necessarily mean that they're off, that the stations are off. The only way we know that the stations are off are when literally these little things come up, right? Boom, like there, and then Detroit has one, right? That's when we know things are off. Now, the same time, my friend, he already left, right? He actually stayed a little bit later than he should have, but it was because we were trying to fix this, and it's not necessarily fixed. But he noticed that these were red, right? Besides that station being off, right? That HD up there, he noticed that this temperatures, and these are all in the same location, right? It says right there, Richland, on all of them. He noticed that. So he's like, hey man, you think I should go ahead and make a ticket and, you know, just let the market know that it's getting kind of hot? I'm like, yeah man, I'm gonna let them know. So at the time, these temperatures were not up that high, right? Look at that, right? Those temperatures were not that high before when we were looking at it. So he ends up going right ahead, putting in the ticket, sending it to the market, letting them know, right? Letting Kansas City know, the engineers there, hey, it's getting hot. And then they're getting onto it, and then I end up doing a ticket for the radio station that's off the air, because technically it's not actually off the air. I checked it, it's just going in and out. So let me actually sit down. So he goes, puts his ticket, they respond to his ticket. I put in my ticket about the radio station alarm, and like I said, it's not technically off. What's happening is that, like, the station, like the signal's just going in and out, so the audio out of nowhere is on and then completely cuts off, and it's just like, what the hell is going on? So I put mine in, they respond to his. Okay, we're looking into it, seems like that something's wrong with the AC, we're having someone go. So they do that, right? Fine. And then out of nowhere, I started looking at, like, man, I'm like, yo dude, I'm like, the temperature is going up. It started at 89 degrees, it went up to 90, then jumped up to 92, 93, 94. It went up all the way up to 95 degrees, and that's the room temperature of where these things are at. The internal of the transmitters themselves, which literally they're these like huge boxes. Well, they look like boxes, but they're pretty big. I'm talking about super big. They take up maybe about half this room, right? Just one. And the internal temperature to them, one is at like 167, another one's like at 180 something, another one's like at 130 something. So the internal is like that hot, right? So it's like, damn. So we start bringing these things down. The temperature went down to like 91 or something like that, close to like 92, and the temperatures are going back up again. Like we put the power to half power to all these four stations, thinking that would help, and it did help somewhat, but it's going back up again. So the thing is, they're close. The temperatures are so hot that it's getting close to equipment starting to fail. Equipment starting to just shut off on its own. Transmitter even shutting off on its own because it's getting super hot and there's nothing cooling it down. So hopefully they get there on time. If not, 4 radio stations are about to be off the air, and who knows for how long. Because then also, not only that, you already know what ends up happening when stuff starts to fail. That means the equipment is fried, which then leads to they have to repair it or replace it completely, and then that takes time. So then who knows how long some of these radio stations would be off the air. So yeah, this is what I have to deal with, guys. This is what I have to deal with. Look at that, it jumped up again. It's at 94.80. It was at 94, was it 94.4 when I showed it to you? 94.5. So it's going up, the temperature is going up. So we're crossing our fingers that ojalá que alguien llegue ahí y arregle el huerco aire, porque si no, valió gorro. I'll let you guys know what ends up happening. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I'm on my way to go get food. It's lunchtime. No, I did not go with Nando's. No, I did not go with Potbelly. And no, I did not go with the taco spot that I usually go to. And also, what other spot I've been to around here? I did not go with Shake Shack either. I went with, since I've been on this whole Mediterranean thing that I've been liking now, Mediterranean food, I'm going to this place called Roti, or Roti, however you want to pronounce it, R-O-T-I. Gonna go get that food right now. Supposed to pick it up at 5. It's already 5:05, but got myself a nice little bowl and some pita. It's gonna be a good meal, that's for sure. All right, and it was warmer earlier, and now weather has dropped about like maybe 15 degrees now since the morning when I got here to work. And look, downtown, right? But yeah, supposedly it rained, but it doesn't really look like it. But yeah, it is still a little hot, especially to be having this sweater on. We got back. First off, I do want to say, because I forgot that I update you guys on yesterday's whole thing right here at work. But the whole thing with Kansas City, it's all good. They fixed the AC. Nothing burned down, nothing melted down, none of that stuff. Everything's functioning just fine. Todo está bien. But yeah, I got this right here. Look, I made myself a bowl, right? Mira, has the onions, cabbage. I think you can see it right there, right? Let me turn on the light. Boom. Right. As a matter of fact, I keep on forgetting to put the little filter on this thing, so it won't be as bright. There we go, much better. So yeah, got the little tomatoes, right? They look like romaine tomatoes. We have the onion, cabbage. Then we have the chickpeas right there. This thing does have chicken right here. It does have like their version of salsa verde and roja mixed in there somewhere, all up in there. And then it comes with put cucumbers in there, as well as their rice that they have. It's all underneath that. But then I got myself a nice little pita. Trust me, the pita does not look that big. It's pretty small. I know it looks like a lot of food, but it really isn't. Like I said, pita ta chiquita. But yeah, that's my food for right now. Gonna eat that up, and yeah, just sit here for the rest of my shift. Todavía tengo como unas 3 horas y media y me voy para casa. I haven't eaten since the morning, since like 9 a.m. or something like that. I haven't eaten. It's already like almost 5:30. So yeah, let's eat. Buen provecho if you guys are eating with me or whatnot, whatever you guys might be doing. So yeah, todavía casi salimos. Oh, the other thing, yeah, it's starting to get cloudy. You guys saw when I was getting my food, it was cloudy. It literally started pouring like when I was a couple steps away from the door to come back in the building. So it's raining in Chicago already, which is good because we were in a drought. There wasn't really any rain that came down in April or May. We're already in June, like end of June. So it's good. It's raining. It's good. We are on our way to our physical therapy again, right? So this is like what, 3rd week already. My back doesn't feel as stiff or anything like that, and I would say it's because of me not doing like the squats, or I think what she said, how did she put it, was putting so much pressure on my lower back. I forgot the way she said it. She says it differently, but yeah, I'm not like overworking my lower back or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not doing squats or doing Romanian deadlifts or the bent over back rows and all that. My back does feel a little bit sore, the lower part of it, and it's because I used the new machine that they have there at the gym, which is one of those that where you're like kind of sitting down, and it has like this roller that's on your upper back, and it kind of makes you bend your back forward, so you're like bent forward meanwhile you're sitting down. And what it is that like you can put weight, right, and then you just push with your back, and that works the lower portion of your back. So it works on those lower muscles to build it, so you have that nice, stability whenever you are doing like bent over, back rows, and like Romanian deadlifts and those type of movements. So that's the reason why that's sore right now. We're just like, damn. But you know, it's all good. We'll see how today goes. Hopefully it goes well with my workout, with my therapy. I know she's gonna ask me like, how you feeling? Is everything good? I'm just gonna be straight up with her. Like, yeah, I used this new machine and my lower back is just a little sore. Doesn't feel stiff though, it's just sore. So we'll see. I think after this we still have like 3 more sessions. Ya ver qué pasa. I know she said she was gonna start putting me to do a little bit more weight. Start putting weight on that lower back and see how that all goes. So a ver. We're just crossing our fingers that everything's just okay and we'll be fine. We are done for today for therapy. She said that like, good news. She said we're gonna try to load. So she used the word that I was thinking of, which is loading the back, right? So to see like if my back could take the weight. She said that she's gonna try to have me now. I know earlier I said, you know, I'm not doing these things, but she said to slowly do squats, but without the weight, just the barbell itself, and then what is it? Oh, and then also the Romanian deadlifts, to do the same thing with that. Not just the barbell, but have a little bit of weight on it to see how that makes my back feel. And then we're just gonna work our way from there. We actually ended up doing some what is it, like the split squats. I forgot, what do they call them? There's like a certain name for them, but I don't know why I'm going blank on what the name of it is. But yeah, doing the split squat, and then we did some deadlifts, some Romanian deadlifts, and then we also did the stiff leg to work out the hamstrings, and it felt fine. I mean, towards the end, like at the very end, I don't know why I feel like I sound nasally, but towards the very end, my lower back did feel a little like stiff and all that. I was feeling it a little bit on the lower back, but not as crazy as like before. So we'll see how it goes with doing the other workouts later on today. But for now, we're just go home. Well, I'm gonna probably stop by and get some chicken or something, and yeah, just go home, eat, then let my mom take her car because she has a couple things to do, especially since, you know, it's getting closer for them before they leave to Mexico. So yeah, gonna get some food and go home, eat, probably clean up, because there's really nothing much for me to do. And yeah, that's it. Just all. We are at the doctor's office again. I'm not really talking too loud because, you know, these walls are pretty thin. But yeah, I'm at the doctor's office again just to do the follow-up of like how my health has been going and all that. And guess what, guys? I've lost 12 pounds in 1 month, and that's, you know, I think I just barely started working out last week, so it's already, no, I've been working out for like 2 weeks. So this is the third week this week. But yeah, I've lost 12 pounds, and some of that I lost like 7 pounds without me even doing anything really, because since I wasn't working out for like a month and a half, but I was eating better, stopped eating a lot of fast food. Sugar's kind of almost basically out of my diet, so it's been going well. So we'll see how it goes. Right now I'm gonna get a referral for the skin thing because it's not getting any better. So the dermatologist, and then whatever this thing that I have on my eye, to get it removed, because it does bother me once in a while. And then maybe even an allergist. We'll see what we'll do right now, but cross our fingers. We are finally out. The doctor just went over my results from the last time, which I already knew what it was all about, because my mom, I think like the next day after I got the results the first time, she had asked him about it, and like, oh, it's because of this, you know, it could be because maybe he's drinking too much, which I was drinking a lot, guys. Then I was drinking a lot of sugary drinks, like I said, the Colombiana, the what is it, Tropicola, and all that stuff. Like, I was drinking a lot of those things besides the whole alcohol intake that I was doing. I had also the sugar drinks, which added to my sugar, and then it was like close to me being pre-diabetic. So it was just a bunch of stuff, so I already knew about that. So I ended up, you know, like I said, changing my diet. I don't really have any sugary stuff. He says that it's a good thing that I'm doing the whole zero sugar thing, like the Pepsi zero sugar and stuff like that, and that it's good that I'm paying attention to a lot of those things, because, you know, he's like, especially if your family has a history of having that stuff, which, like, my grandma is like pre-diabetic, so is my mom. Then my dad is pretty close to it as well. So he's like, yeah, you know, having a family history like that could add on to it, but that's stuff that I could control as well, you know. So that's why I cut out sugar. And I also asked him about the whole, like, what does it mean by, like, when it has, like, it says zero sugar, but then you read the label, yeah, it says zero sugar, but then right below it, it says like alcohol sugar. He's like, oh, it's probably because they're using more natural, like something more natural. He's like, but it's not bad, it's okay. He's like, don't go to the extreme with it, because he's like, apples and fruits and all that have sugar in it. He's like, so it's fine. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that's probably maybe like the only time that I have sugar. It's when I have like fruit. So yeah, so he's like, yeah, you know, I'll try to cut out red meat and all that. I was like, oh, you know, since I saw the numbers, I haven't really had red meat. It's just been chicken mainly, which I probably should introduce having some like salmon, like having fish and stuff. So I'll start doing that soon enough. But yeah, he gave me the referral to for this, right, my skincare, to the dermatologist, then the eye doctor to try to see about this thing that I have on my eyelid, right, which is a sty, and then also to start seeing the allergist again to see a ver qué está pasando, you know. So we're doing everything, right, everything we can for all this stuff. There's the most I've seen a doctor in forever, because I really didn't like coming to the doctor. I never really like having like negative news, but hey, you know, I'm an adult now, and I gotta watch out for my health. So I'm doing whatever I can to live a nice long life, you know. So yeah, we're gonna go get, after now that they did because they did the blood work. He was gonna wait till later, and I was like, wait, can we just do the blood work right now? Because I want to make sure that the numbers are going down. I just want to see that. I want to see what's going on with the numbers, seeing if what I'm doing is good enough or if I have to do more. So he's like, yeah, sure, we could do it. Like, he seemed like he was surprised that I said, let's do this, please. So he was surprised about that. So yeah, we're gonna now that I got my blood work done, I've been wanting some quesadillas, like, so I'm gonna go get some quesadilla cheese. This is probably gonna be like one of the unhealthiest things I've had in such a long time. So yeah, I'm just gonna have that. And by the way, like I haven't had fast food and stuff like that. So whenever I do, I'm kind of nervous of like how my body's gonna react, because I haven't had like pizza, I haven't had burgers and stuff like that, you know, hot dogs. Even like sometimes with my mom, she's like, oh, like let's go to Portillo's. You know, I used to get like stuff from Portillo's because I love Portillo's. And the past few times we're like, nah, let's just get something else. I don't want that, you know. So it's been on me where I've suggested like, no, let's have something else. So I'm really looking out for my health now. So let's go get the quesadilla cheese, go home, make myself some quesadillas, because I haven't eaten since yesterday at night. Entonces tengo una hambre ahorita. Que olvídate. Okay, so we got the quesadilla cheese. This is the thing though, right now. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little smoggy, it's a little like smoky out here in Chicago. And the thing is, I just woke up, took a shower, and then came straight to the doctor, so I didn't even turn on the news or anything like that, right? It wasn't until right now that I heard it on the radio. The reason why it's so smoggy outside, why it's so like, you know, like if it was fog, and it's not even fog, it's actually those forest fires from Canada. So we're getting that smoke right now. I was wondering why. It was weird. I was wondering why, like at first it just looked like all like smoggy, it's just like, you know, like fog. When I went to the doctor, and it wasn't until right now that I got out the store that I was just like, wait a minute, like why does it smell? I'm like, it smells like if I was like in Mexico. Casi se siente como Mexico with the smog and then the way it smelled. It smelled like basically like when they're burning el zacate. Ya sabes, en Mexico cuando están quemando ya el zacate o lo que sea, when you're like going past the fields and they're burning something and you smell it, that's what it smells like. And I was wondering why, and it wasn't until, like I said, I heard him on the radio talking about like, yeah, it's because we're getting the forest fires, like the smoke, we're getting that smoke from Canada right now. I was like, damn. I'm like, that makes sense then. That makes sense why it looks like it. Like if we were in Mexico, all smoggy in the fog, and then why it smells like it, porque si se está quemando algo. So it just, no matter where you're looking at, it looks cloudy, not cloudy, but it looks foggy. But hopefully Canada could get it together, porque no manches, it's been like this for quite some time. Not here in Chicago, but in other places that are close to Canada. Like I believe, what is it? Ohio was one of them. Then of course New York, like that upper area, they were getting a lot of it, and it was pretty really bad. So get it together, Canada. I know it's sometimes, you know, some of these things are out of your control, but por favor, ya, párale, ya, güey, ya, por favor.